Then you're stepping forward, turn your foot out, and the next thing is a half turn. So I want you to bend your supporting leg. So your supporting leg right now is going to be your left knee, your left leg. So I'm going to bend my knee and extend to the side. Okay? What I don't want to see is two things, or more than two, but for now, is this. So A, don't turn like this. Okay? Rotate with both feet together. So as you're doing a turn, I'm bending knees and turning in a collected state. Then I step out this way. Okay? When I rotate, I also don't lift the leg up and then step down. Okay? I do bring my feet together and then step this way. So they're as flat essentially to the floor as possible, and then you make them step 1, 2, right here. Okay, up to this point. Gently, 2, 3, rock, retract, rock, retract, rock, retract. So usually you're doing a rock step on the front. Okay? So that's the one I just showed you right now. So you're going 1, 2. That's your basic rock step from the front. Everybody should be able to do that. For a second, just go ahead and do that. Just that one. Face each other. Like you're going to go in here. That's right. 1, 2, 3. You're here. Okay? So retract. And then do this. This is a bit more involved. So back, neutral, back. Second position. So not neutral. Second position, turn. Second position, turn. Okay? So you're here, and you're doing your back step at this point. Okay? So this is your rock step. If you push her too far, she's going to start collecting, and that's too much. Okay? So you want to prevent her from collecting. So 1, 2, step, open up, step. So you're here. So she basically just steps back. Okay? And then she rocks back. The two of you guys rock back a little bit. Okay? But just don't let her go all the way that she goes around the remainder of the movement. You're working forward. Okay? When you do the back one, so she's going to go back, and you're going to go back, and then you retract. And you're rocking back, and then retract. So 1. So it's the same thing. You just simply slightly open up the frame, but not enough for her to collect. Okay? Try to make it a rock step. Because when you guys do the forward one, everybody's doing the forward one correctly. You're all doing a rock step going forward. So it's the same thing. Because when you go forward, you're moving your body and you're retracting. Same thing when you do the rock step back. Think like that. When you're doing a rock step for the lady, like a traditional rock step, she's going back and here. That's exactly what I want her to do. Okay? I want you guys to think along those lines. So when you're doing this rotation, she's doing the same rock step, but the man opens up backward as well. So this is exactly the same movement. It just gives a little bit more fluidity into your step. But otherwise you're just doing this, stepping to the side. So now you can do the same movement just out of a side step. Meaning side, cross basic, and now she goes back, you go back. And then we begin the same step. So open up, open up. Just on the side step. So without going through the full movement. So side, change weight. She goes into the back portrait, you go into the back portrait. And same thing. Okay. Let's try this. Don't start shifting to the side right away. Don't start collecting the feet right away. Okay? Your goal is to finish the movement in front of each other. So intermediary step right here. Okay? Gentlemen, you don't have to stop completely. Okay? But that side step is a slower movement that allows me to change my direction. Okay? Don't push her right away. Because if you're here and she collects and you're in the opposite direction, when you start rotating her, one of you is catching up to the other. Okay? Depending on who is going to finish the movement faster. Okay? So I want you guys to focus on getting to this point at the same time and getting out of this point at the same time. Okay? So you guys finish right in front of each other. Okay? So my right hand is the limit how far she's going. My left hand is the limit how far she's going. So when I rotate, I give her a little push here, I pause her here. The other way around, same thing here. Okay? But I make sure that we get to this point at the same time. One more time. I'll do the first section by myself first. Now, Kalina, I will get it. Okay. So just a quick reminder of what's happening. So if I'm stepping to the side, I want you guys to focus on keeping yourself upright. Okay? When you're turning, do not move down. Okay? You're collecting before every turn. You're collecting within the turn. Meaning that you're not doing movement here. Okay? Your goal is you're making a forward step, turn out, okay? Bend the supporting leg, pivot, open up. So what I want you guys to practice, when you have a moment, is when you step forward, okay? Don't lock here, don't put the foot down and then make a step. Okay? Your goal is to rotate and step through. Shift the weight, collect, back, step through. I'm turning because of the movement of my shoulders. I'm doing it on my own. I'm doing it as a result of moving of my shoulders. I'm here. Collect, step side. I keep turning the shoulders. I collect, I step back, and so on and so forth. Okay? So, if we would do this movement with our partners, we do the mirror opposite of each other. So, actually we're doing the same step, but we're moving around each other. We're moving around each other. So I'm stepping to the side, and I can do a little shift of weight for myself, keeping her to the side. That's one variation. And then I step forward, I lead my partner to go forward. We open up, and we go in front of each other at the same time. So this is what I want you guys to do. Whenever you practice this movement, when you're implementing the step within the dance, I need you guys to be in sync. Okay? Meaning that when I guide her to the side, that maybe she can do that movement by herself. But the steps occur at the same time. Whichever direction I choose to go, I have to put my foot down at the same time as she puts her foot down. So, one, and step, rotate, step back, open up. From here I can change the direction. Going forward. So, again, ladies, don't assume that you're going to do back push-up, and you have to go through that neutral position. So this is the neutral position I wanted to mention. So, one, and step, open up, back, side. When I change the direction, she's in the neutral position. I'm going to bring her forward and go around. Now, a couple of different possibilities out of this step. I can step to the side and we can do our rock steps. So just regular rock steps where both partners are going forward. Okay? Then we can do the movement where she goes back and I go back. Open up. And we do this way. So I open up my frame to create the rock step as we do the movement. And then from there we can go into the movement and so and